When I was 11, I was hit by a truck, and my life pretty much went downhill from that. There weren't any doctors really who could figure out what was going on afterwards. And so I stayed sick and in chronic inflammation, chronic pain for years. And at my lowest point, I guess, around 15 maybe, I came to a moment of awareness that I can either live or die, but I can't do anything in between. It took me a whole day to make that decision, but I did decide for life. And I got into physical rehab. I started walking again. I learned to train my body. When others were having fun in the cinema or going out and making mistakes, get their parents upset, I was studying the molecular pathways of my medication, trying to figure out how can I get out of this. I made up training routines in water, and when I was strong enough in floor exercises and stuff, and I strengthened my body. But it wasn't until yoga, precisely Bikram yoga, Hatha yoga, that I could detach from all painkillers, from medication, from living a life as a partial victim still. Even though I had taken responsibility for my life, it was just a struggle. And I started doing Hatha yoga, and it was tough. It didn't make everything easier right away, but I knew that moment, just in the beginning, I knew there's something there, and my body just recovered. I was at first in different pains and not in no pain, but I felt like better than ever before, because I had no memory from before I was 11. So I only knew the life of pain. And I went along that way, and I stayed as much as I could with Bikram and Emmy for a year, and I tried to learn as much as I could. And eventually, I realized that not everyone is healing the way I was. And I was wondering what that is all about. And then there's yoga teachers, they're going to tell you this stimulates your pituitary gland. And I kept wondering, are you sure about what you're talking? Do you know what you're saying? You know? So I decided to study medicine so I could figure out that space in between, why doctors aren't able to help heal in so many cases, where yoga is one of the answers. And then why yoga won't help so many cases. And it needs an integrative approach that just sees everything from every angle. I mean, and I'm not even saying that I can do that. I think that's just what I want to try. I want to be the doctor that I would like to go to. A doctor that if you have an injury, it doesn't say you have to stop forever what made you have this injury because you love what you're doing. At the same time, somebody who looks at you, it takes time, understand where you are and where, tries to understand where the problem is mainly coming from. And then works with you on all kinds of angles and not just, here's that one treatment that I have to give you because it's the cheapest and that is the guideline we have to have. It's like, you know. I think the only one who's actually able to work miracles is you. It can't be a doctor, it can't be a yoga teacher, it can't be a frickin' guru of some kind. It's got to be you. Your mind, your heart, your, whatever you call it, spirit, have to work together. There has to be a wholehearted, mindful decision about what you want to do with your life. And if that's a yes, if that is, I want to live, and I want to live pain-free or healthy or happy, joyful, that's your answer. And that is gonna work. And I am sure there's more people who, like me, are gonna try and help you to find the right way to apply your decision. But you have to make the decision before, because otherwise you're just gonna be wandering in between spaces, gray zones, questioning. That's all not helping. You need patience, kindness, bravery, belief, faith, right? And then I think you can do anything. And that is also accepting what you can't change right away. That's the part.